before you do work like that. And if you're okay with it, that's fine. If there's no water or sewer lines underneath it, you know what I mean, and there's no utilities, you can do that, but it's technically on our property.
We have other properties where, like only the porch part is on the easement or on the right of way.
Okay.
So then it would have to be removed to get to something possible.
Right.
So, well,
But you're saying that if we had to, then we would need to put it back.
Well, I mean, he built in our right of way. So if we dig it up, we have to put it back the way we want it. You understand when we put it back the way we want it. So it's in our easement.
He would, so your porch, right, is the issue if we had to get to the sewer line,
Yeah, I would
Don't
just
know.
have to move the porch.
maybe?
Yeah.
If we had to
but
tear up the porch, are we obligated to put the porch back?
No, that's on me.
That would be on him.
That would be on me.
him. Is it a concrete pad or a full porch that's covered and everything like that?
Right?
No, it's just a set of steps.
It's just a set of
Out
steps?
front's just getting a set of steps, yes ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, you would have to put that back.
Yeah,
The way yeah, you'd have to put that back, the steps.
I have no problem doing
I just
that.
thought it was a covered porch or something.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
no.
He would have to put it back. It's in our right of way. It's ours. That's why you're supposed to survey,
Right.
yeah.
So, just to clarify,
Mhm.
if we were to say, we forgive you, stay there, you don't have to dig your whole pad up and move out, we wouldn't have any,
If you do that and you agree to it, then, you would have to put it back the way it is. You'd have to put steps on.
well, I understand that, but
Yeah.
we've already established that there is no sewer lines under where he's at,
Right, yeah.
and there is no water line where he's at, so,
There's no utilities there whatsoever
Okay.
where I'm
It should be
at.
okay. Yeah,
5 feet out is where the main sewer
yeah,
that the whole block feeds into.
okay.
So, I mean, if you ever have to dig that up, the most I would have to do is move my porch.
Okay,
So, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal to move it.
okay. That
The
should be
home is
okay.
still back far enough where it's not impeding anything at all.
Billy, have you looked at these maps?
No, I have not. I did not know they existed.
Okay, would you please come take a peek,
Them's the one that came off the iPad.
give me your, so his house is here,
Yeah.
so saying that the water line stops there and then his service line goes from there,
Right.
okay.
Okay. Well, he is not on top of any water line or sewer line. There's people all over town who have concrete driveways that go over. So if we ever have to go in, we've got to repair them anyway.
The only part that I'm worried about is the foundation of his home
Yeah.
is 10 feet on the right of way, as long as we don't need to get underneath his home.
No,
Okay,
no, absolutely not.
all right, I just don't wanna, because there's the sewer line runs right up against the street, okay?
Yeah,
Okay. All right,
because that was located like 3 different times.
okay.
At least.
And he's the dead end, he's the last one, water service on that line, or on that street, so, yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Thank you, Billy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I have no idea. Do I need to make a motion to,
I don't think that should be.
I think we just,
I don't think
we,
there's
we've,
anything
There's no
actually.
motion or anything.
we think you're fine.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
The only thing that could happen is if we need to get to the sewer line and it happens that we need to move your porch, you may have to set it back yourself.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Or we develop
Driveway
that.
too, I mean, it's just gravel right there, so I can put that back myself.
He
I
wouldn't,
don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah, that guy wouldn't even sell his property for water rights.
Right?
Anyway, okay,
People don't last forever.
thank you.
Golden?
I think we're all set.
Cool. Thank you, my good man. Thank you. My fiance thanks you.
Yeah.
thank you. You're welcome. You too.
All right.
I didn't bring my notes.
Yes, let's, Josh, let's go ahead and get you going.
Stand on the microphone.
Sure, you're already there.
Sure. Josh Hood with Wessler Engineering. So 2 updates. I'll start with the easier one first. The NDOT project on 65, 165. We've been working with WSP, who's working for NDOT. The correspondence is sporadic, but once every 2 months we get quite a bit done. Back at the beginning of August, we had given them an estimate of what it would take to relocate all the water lines. It was somewhere north of $1 million to do everything. Since then, they've come back and proposed a couple different alignments for their storm sewer that we'll still have to try to get underneath them, but it's not relocating the entire main, it's just putting in some bends and going underneath it, which not a big deal, it happens all the time in situations like this. So pretty much the water line relocations have been eliminated by this last set of design plans they sent out. You'll still have water and sewer services they'll have to relocate or redo, but they're going back and talking with their designers about what we had sent to them in terms of their new alignment. I've talked with Billy about it, make sure he was okay with it. But so it's still ongoing. I don't know when they're going to do anything, but we've been working with them. It gets nudged along every so often.
So has the estimate changed?
Yeah, I don't have that number on me. They cut it by about half.
And they're still buying. Okay.
The stuff that needs to be done would have to happen regardless of what they did. If they put any new storm sewer in there, I did ask them for their reconstruction depth because some of those water mains and water services might be a little shallow. If the water line's only 3.5 feet deep and they're digging out 4 feet, then, or even if they're digging out 3 feet, it's still a little bit of concern. But I'll let them deal with that. So they break it, they buy it.
Yeah.
So that's the NDOT work. 165, to my knowledge, is not changed. Just the 65 over there. The next thing is the water main extension to the Burger property. We surveyed it. We've got some design plans, going through and checking just going through our checklist. We have a floodplain permit available. Hit a little bit of a snag. The line that we're tying into is actually a 2-inch pipe. IDEM water main minimum size is 3-inch pipe. We don't really want to tie a 3-inch into a 2-inch, just because it doesn't make sense to do that. We've gotten away with doing a 2-inch main before, but it's for short sections under, I believe, 350 feet. Which if that pipe was a 4-inch, we could make that work. But since that 2-inch actually goes back 900 feet, we're over our water main size. So 2 options there. One of them is to run off that 2-inch main like a service line. There's 2 other service lines out there as well. So run that like a service line, 3/4 or an inch, whatever Billy and them want to do. And the other option is to go back to where the 4 transitions into 2, which is about 900 feet, and replace from there 4-inch all the way to the end where it is right now, or where the 2-inch ends and splits into service lines. And then you could run a smaller main off of that. If you're gonna do that 4-inch or replace the 2-inch with the 4-inch, might as well just go to the 3-inch main size. The cost on that's not anything significant compared to 2. But it allows you to get a little bit bigger main out there if you wanted it. Both of those will require an easement to get from where the water main is now over to the county road to get into the county right away and go over.
So from the hydrant?
From the hydrant, just due west into the county right away. It wouldn't need to be much, but
And that's where the 4-inch is currently?
no, the 4-inch is that's about 900 feet upstream of the hydrant to the south.
Any questions? Any ideas? I have one question. So doing the service line, how's that gonna affect everybody else out there? Does anybody have an answer for that? Is that gonna drastically hurt their water pressure?
I don't know, kinda hard to say.
What kind of cost are you talking about whenever you talking about above, over and above, digging up that 900 feet, going back, putting in the right size line to account for what we got down? Is that gonna be considerable amount of money to dig that up? And
I thought we had estimates for this. Didn't we have estimates for this?
Yeah.
Because we were even talking about a 6-inch line, weren't we?
At one time, because the 4-inch stops at Wayne Hamlet's driveway, and that's where we would have to go back to the 4-inch, to extend the 4-inch to the hydrant, come off of it with whatever to burn. I mean, then estimates was,
I was thinking 40.
I might still have them on my computer, but as soon as we scrap that idea, I'm not gonna guarantee it. You know, that was price increase between now
2
and
years
then,
ago, wasn't it?
you know, so.
I can look into
We
what
need
that,
quotes, right?
I can look into what that cost might be. I mean, the good thing is it probably should be drilled, so that's,
Yeah, it's not
quicker.
open dig, it'll be
Yeah.
open dig.
All right.
But before we go around getting quotes, we kinda need to, we don't wanna get 50 million quotes, we need to go ahead and just have a plan in place first.
Okay, so I guess I'm not really asking for quotes. Is there like a way to get an estimate? Like just kind of get a ballpark number so we can decide which way we want to go?
Maybe, yeah.
That's really, I guess
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, because we need to know,
I guess we're really gonna be making the decision based on, I mean, obviously need, but cost too. I mean, we gotta compare the, how big of a jump is it? So I guess we need an estimate. Is that something you can do?
yeah, we can get you close.
Yeah, I mean, that's all obviously it's an estimate, not a, we don't know what's gonna happen until you do it.
right?
So I guess this is also, what we decide here is gonna determine what we do with the one incident in the ditch, right? The weird
Well, that was
transition.
gonna, yeah, I mean, because.
Well, I mean, we're gonna fix that regardless, we just need to know whether we're doing 4.
Right.
3
It's
or
gonna go from 4
2.
to where the 4 transitions to the 2, that's gonna be
Yeah,
taken care of
yeah.
anyway.
Okay,
Get us some
Yeah, if you can get us an estimate for
information.
one way or the other, and then we can at least decide which direction we wanna go, and then we can start getting quotes on what it would take to do
Okay,
it.
so I wanna be real clear on exactly what we want, estimate on. What, you want
What?
an estimate on what it's gonna be for the 4 inch to the hydrant?
He presented two options. Can we get two estimates?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And then when we decide, based on those estimates, we can go then and say, this is what we wanna do, quote it, and then we can decide who to go with. Good? That good?
I,
I like it.
I have
I mean-
I have
is there
one
something
question. Just one question kind of on this. When we dig back to the, what is it, 6 inch that the 4 comes off of?
No, it's just 4.
It's a 4 that goes out.
Then it goes to 2.
Okay, so there's no tap on a larger line. We're just gonna surrender what's there, dig a new trench and tap into the same place.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any taps on it until you get to the hydrant.
Yeah, from England's, there's one
The one that leads to.
with. Well, actually, I think it feeds England too. I think he's tapped onto the 2 inch, I'm not exactly for sure. If he's on the 4 one too.
A mess. So, get us an estimate on both of those ideas.
Do you have an estimate on that repair under the creek or near the creek? Okay. If you do, I'd factor that in too, because the 4 inch would, or a new pipe would take care of that. And it'd cancel that out.
Okay.
I mean, truthfully, we're really just trying, I think it's gonna boil down to how much the 4 inch is gonna cost. And then, cause I mean, if it's way out, then, which, I mean, we got the, that's what we're trying to decide on the TIF money, right? But,
Mhm.
I mean, if that's crazy, then obviously we're gonna be dealing with a lot different number. And then determining whether we're gonna do it.
Yep. Okay. We've gone this far. Let's
Yep.
drag it on.
Other than that, no surprises.
Okay.
And we'll just need to get going with the easement. And we can draw that up pretty quick, or if, I don't know how you,
I didn't know where we stood with the easement portion because, the surveyor was involved and he wanted to talk to Billy, so did he give,
So
did we have
there's-
permission to do the easement?
So there's,
different easement.
so there's a new one with the actual property owner,
Okay,
where the hydrant is located currently.
okay,
So we
yeah.
need to get from the hydrant to the road,
yeah,
so just straight west.
okay.
From
If you
there.
have a legal on that, my office can do it.
Okay.
That'd be great. All right.
Yep.
Thanks, Josh. I've lost my stuff. All right. All right, we have, couple ordinances or resolution and ordinances to go over. Do the ordinance first. So there's been an ordinance presented to us, regarding apartment buildings and sleeping rooms and living quarters on the square of the town. Do I need to read it?
Yeah, I can read it if you want me to.
Go ahead.
Okay. And we have to do 2 readings of this one. Ordinance 2025-9, Town of Owensville, Indiana, an ordinance regarding apartment buildings or sleeping rooms and/or living quarters. Whereas the council of the Town of Owensville, Indiana desires to prohibit apartment buildings, sleeping rooms, and/or living quarters from being located on the square in downtown Owensville, Indiana, Now therefore be it ordained by the Town Council of Owensville, Indiana, Section 1, the square in downtown Owensville, Indiana is reserved as the business district of the town. Section 2, there shall be no additional homes, residences, apartments, sleeping rooms, or living quarters located in any of the buildings located on the square. There shall be no new construction of homes, residences, apartments, sleeping rooms, or living quarters on the square. Section 4, this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage and publication as provided by law. Passed and adopted by the Town Council of the Town of Owensville, Indiana, this blank day of blank 2025.
Well, we're not doing any of that today, we gotta read it.
We have a second reading, it has to be 2 readings,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
You can sign it at the next one.
All right. And then we have, resolution to adopt implementation of the Title VI Implementation Plan 2026, and Americans with Disabilities Act, Transition Plan for Public Right-of-Ways 2026 for the Town of Owensville.
You just have to read the resolution once and you can adopt it tonight. Do you want me to read it?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Resolution number 2025-9, resolution adopting the Title IX Implementation Plan 2026, the Americans with Disabilities Act, Transition Plan for Public Right-of-Ways 2026 for the Town of Owensville. Be it resolved by the Town Council of Owensville, Indiana, that a continual and ongoing effort to proactively meet and exceed the minimum compliance requirements established under Title IX of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Title IX, 49, Code of Federal Regulations 26, and the related anti-discrimination statutes and regulations is needed for the Town of Owensville. Whereas with an implementation plan, the Town of Owensville seeks to provide continued transparency, clarity, and technical guidance for internal and external constituents regarding its Title IX program. Whereas the Town Council of Owensville hereby finds that the adoption of a Title IX implementation plan to be beneficial to the entire Owensville community. Whereas the Town of Owensville now finds that the Title IX implementation plan should be adopted for 2026, and Vanessa Riggs, the Town Clerk Treasurer, as hereby designated as the Title IX and ADA Program Coordinator. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Council of Owensville, Indiana hereby adopts the Town of Owensville Title IX Implementation Plan for the year 2026, and Vanessa Riggs as the Town Clerk Treasurer is confirmed as the Title IX ADA Coordinator. This resolution is adopted by the Town Council of Owensville, Indiana on the 7th day of October 2025.
Title VI. All right, I will.
Or Title VI, yeah,
Title
sorry.
VI.
Sorry, it was Title VI, not Title IX.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2025-9.
A second?
All those in favor? Aye. All right, I missed one. Is there anybody here from representing the REH board this evening? That is no. So you can take that one.
She said she told you she wasn't coming?
Yeah, she said her son had a thing, but she wanted it to be put on the agenda, so you guys,
She's not here, so.
Oh,
okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't,
yeah.
okay.
We can talk about it.
We can explain it or discuss it amongst ourselves. So basically, it was asked to us, this TIF money that has been earmarked for water projects, if it can be used to, fix the floor in the gymnasium. I myself have made some phone calls. Sandra has talked with some people. I believe Vanessa has talked to some people. Corey, I don't know, have you talked with anybody about it?
Talk to Jim.
And you talked with Jim McDonald as well. So, first off, we do have projects, pending with that TIF money that we are trying to finally get finished. It is it is possible to ask to have that money reallocated, for something else, but that is a request that we have to go to the redevelopment board and ask them, and then even then, it's not a guarantee. So that money is not
There's,
available anytime soon, basically.
we have to pass a certain criteria to meet what we're wanting to use it for, if it meets the redevelopment board's agenda.
Yes.
And then they would have to make an amendment to change it, and then we'd have to go through a process of changing it, so it is possible. Currently, we just need to know what we're gonna spend it on, and then what's remaining.
Right.
And whether or not they'd be willing to do it, and it fits the needs of the town. The Owensville North redevelopment, I think is what it's called. TIF region, district.
Okay, so I don't know if there's,
And then encumbrance. We encumbered $6,000 from last year to this year for the roof, and encumbrances cannot be changed.
No.
Once we said what they're for, then we can't.
That is the
Yeah.
email from the State Board of Accounts.
This is Mitch Wilson. You are correct in that appropriations encumbered and carried forward can be used for no other purpose other than the purchase order or the contract for which they were appropriated. So, and you only have a year to use it, so there's, that portion is, it's gone.
Mhm.
anything
And
else?
I guess the only other thing would be whether or not we use our balance for their expenditure. The balance of our budget this year for their expenditure. Which, I don't know, have we already done that?
No, we have not used it yet.
And what we had, we had 9,000?
We got the town has 9,000. The Park and Rec has 7,000.
They've
But
allocated
I
6.
was told today that they said they was going to do 6.
Yeah,
But you guys in your previous meeting before that had already allocated that money. All of it. So it's whatever you guys wanna do.
we didn't allocate it. We
Yeah,
just,
We figured it up, we told Stacy at the last meeting. It would be 17,500 is
No.
what.
No, what we said at the last meeting was that was what the Parks Board budget had. They would have to appropriate it, it is their
Okay,
board.
well, they've
If I-
appropriated 6.
Okay,
Correct. So that's what the Parks Board has decided to do.
Okay,
And we will follow their wishes as far as, we approved, we haven't approved their meeting yet because they haven't got it.
That- yeah, right.
Next month, but.
they're a month behind on that.
So the question is do we want to appropriate any, I will ask it, do we want to appropriate any of the 9,000 towards the purchase of the floor?
If you do it and it doesn't happen, you lose that money.
Yeah.
It's happening,
It's happening, okay.
it's happening. Yeah, if they haven't started already,
she told me this morning that they weren't starting till the 1st of November.
oh, they did push it back, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a couple of texts about it, I don't remember exactly when, but they're on the calendar.
But I told her we have to have an invoice.
Mhm.
The Park and Rec has to have one, and the town has to have one.
My understanding on the park, the night that we did that we had to, we're saving an extra $1,000 in case something happens between now and Christmas
Mhm.
in the year, and if not, then we'll give that other 1,000 over. For the board.
I mean, we can do the same thing with the nine,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm fine with that.
I can't remember if, it would be great if she was here, but I can't remember if we had the money to do the deposit. Is that what they said? So then we're really
I
not.
think she mailed a check out today. A deposit, the
Yeah,
first
yeah, she
deposit,
did.
yeah.
That's what she
How,
said.
how are we covering the rest?
They, it is their problem. I mean, that's something else we should probably have a conversation about, is, having the correct process to approve improvements to the town and parks buildings,
Yeah.
and what we want, these boards to do. And just be clear about it. I suggest we have at least some sort of short form. This is what we wanna do, this is how much we've been estimated, and have the board sign it and provide a
Yeah.
copy of the quote or whatever, and present it, like we have to do with the redevelopment board.
So have a formal form
I mean, you-
that tells you everything that we need to see before you can get approved.
Yeah.
And that's there on them, yeah.
I mean,
It's a good idea.
the thing about it is, what he just asked, we wanna make sure we're we're not putting ourselves leveraged. We don't, if we can't pay for it, then who's paying for it? I mean, it's,
Yeah.
the debt's still there, so,
Mhm.
we need to be aware that we've got to have the full funding before we start a project. Now, emergency projects obviously need to go a little quicker, but we need to have a process in which these things happen, I think. So, I mean, Sandra, is that something?
I think that sounds
Do you have a form you would suggest? Is there, I'm sure we could find something, but
We can find something, we can
I
draft
know
something together.
Indiana does it all the
would
time.
just
The
be-
question is,
It would just be their proposal that they're bringing, we could come up with something. I think it would be, yeah, we can do that, we can come up with something.
is that something you would need to do, or
I
can we
can.
just do it, or?
Yeah, you guys can do it, or you can do it and send it to me, or I can do it, and we can all sit down and, discuss it at the next meeting, and I think having a plan going forward about funding things is, I think that's,
Especially,
Probably a good
especially
idea.
capital project, I mean, that's a capital project.
Yeah.
That's a,
yeah.
and the roof, I mean, we should be in front of it. The roof needs to be dealt with. We need to start planning for it, because we obviously aren't allocating a big enough budget for it.
Right.
We need to figure out how we're gonna fund it. Would you care? Are you guys okay with that? If she
Yeah.
puts together a form, because
I can work with
you probably
you.
can think of things that would need to be on there.
Yeah, and you would probably think of things that I wouldn't think
Yeah.
to put in there, so, yeah,
I would appreciate it.
that'd be fine, yeah.
And then, I mean, obviously, we don't wanna waste the budget, so if we don't need it at the end of the year, then we give it to them.
Yeah.
Problem's gonna be, the bill's probably gonna come due in December,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be I mean, we can bring it up again, but whatever.
Does the RH board have the money to pay the rest, do we know?
I gotta look at it again, but there's a huge portion of it
Do you
covered.
know how much they have?
I gotta go back, it's. And I didn't get there yesterday. Were you able to be there, Angie?
What?
Were you able to be there yesterday? Yeah, I didn't make it either, I didn't get back home. I can put it together and get you the information, get it to her, and she can get it to you guys.
Okay.
That's all I have for it, sorry.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, sir.
So with server issues, server went out, backup, backups all went out. You got all your stuff back, right?
Yes,
We lost a couple files, but they found them.
but they found them, yes.
All right.
We have
Exciting.
not got the new server yet. It is on order. They've got us a temporary one up.
Okay.
That sounds exciting.
So do you need a motion on this, or are you just letting us know?
Just letting you know, you guys can go ahead and approve it, so it's in the minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve Parish Consulting Services to, replace the server, equipment and labor in the amount of $5,991.82.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hey,
I'm in the wrong business. All right.
We're
Rick?
getting calls.
Do what?
We're getting calls.
Yeah.
Cards full.
Oh, yeah. Rick, you got anything? Nothing? All good? You don't need no buildings? You don't need no tractors?
Salt, need some salt.
Need some
The
salt?
Salt's on the way. Salt's on the way.
Glad you could be here. I really am. It's good to see your face.
I'll remember that come December.
All right. Bill, you got anything else?
You too. You too.
Or is this just information also?
That's just, yeah,
Okay.
for your reading.
From my point. All right, cops.
He said he's got nothing.
Nothing. Okay. You did get the sign taken down? I didn't see it. I haven't looked over there, but
He's parking there now.
now he parks there now. You park there?
No.
All right. Well, we'll go around the room one time, see if anybody's got anything they wanna bring up. Harry? You got anything?
Sure. I don't feel so bad now, all this other stuff going on. Reason why I'm here, it's kind of a problem. My neighbor and my water meter and my neighbor's water meter are in the same box,
Mm-hmm.
which they did.
A lot
Yeah.
of homes
A
are.
lot of them right here are. Thing about it is, the meter, my meter's on this side, and there's this side, that's theirs. My line crosses theirs, goes under a sidewalk, under a fence, through her backyard, where she has concrete from a giant, and big satellite things, and a well, goes back under another fence, then turns and comes into my house. And all of this is right next to a tree. You know, the roots are all wrapped around it, and there's a sidewalk right next to it. And it's an old line, it looks like an original line, you know. I've repaired it once, but that's, when I lived there, I repaired it once, but it's just old rust line. And what do you do, you know?
So this is your line,
Yes,
on your side of the meter.
on my side of the
Right.
meter,
Is that what it sounds like?
Yes, but his meter's not on his property.
Okay,
it's on my neighbor's property, that's what I'm saying.
On the other side of the,
On the other
yeah,
side,
cause you said going through the yard and.
well, it's on the edge of the sidewalk,
You know where his house is?
yes.
Benny
His meter is in a box across from Clevenger.
Clevenger.
So it's on the other,
It's actually on Montgomery Street, around the corner from the church.
Yeah.
Yes,
And it,
that's far from the forest road here, there's
Yeah,
We
they,
didn't
So-
we did not do this. This
oh, there's
was-
no way you can. It's just-
We,
So what are you asking?
Huh?
What are you asking for?
What am I asking for?
Yeah, like, are you, is there a current problem, or are we
I mean,
wanting us
is
to get ahead of
anybody-
it? Is that what you're trying to?
Well, I'm just asking maybe, can the meter be moved?
I mean, yeah, it can be moved.
I mean,
I guess my question is what's the current issue that is forcing us to need to move it, I guess?
well, one thing is old and everything's in the way.
Okay,
Everything, you know. It's a mind, I mean, it's just a,
I mean, if that line ends up leaking, it's gonna be leaking under somebody else's property, is that what you're telling me?
it'd be my line, yeah,
that's supplying him, yes.
yeah. I didn't know if they, not only that,
do we have a possible way of,
I would have to look at the maps to see where the closest water supply would be.
Okay, so right now you're not having any issues with it,
no,
so
but I
look into it, see where what we can do.
but
and-
another thing is too, that sidewalk, that's all brand new.
That won't be a problem,
They
that's fine.
just put that in a couple
Yeah.
years ago, or whatever it was.
well, I mean,
Don't look at me like that, Rick.
Yeah. This is,
Well, it can be.
He's gonna find it.
Abandoned there.
He's-
Where his meter is.
He's gonna find a way to do it without messing with the sidewalk, Rick.
Yeah, we just have to figure out where we come from.
Well, there's a new main that runs right down 165.
Okay.
So we can come, maybe, depending on what other utilities are there, off of it.
I mean, Waltney's yard, you mean?
Well, it's the right of way, from
Okay.
Waltney's side,
Waltney's side?
yes,
Okay.
in that direction.
So let's let the guys look into it
Okay.
and see where we can come from, where we can get your meter moved to possibly,
Okay.
okay?
I
And
mean,
then,
I think it's good to get ahead of it.
absolutely.
That's for sure.
Oh, it's, yeah, I've done fixed
Or
that.
at least have a plan if it does have a problem, but what?
But we would kind of have to coordinate with that because we would still, if we're gonna move this meter, it still needs to be in our right of way. And I don't know where your line comes into your yard and feeds into your house. So we might have to meet halfway, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right,
I've
I mean,
got
that's
the-
what, that's
I
what we're
mean,
looking at.
your side of the water line would still be your responsibility. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're asking for us to move it, so
But I'm-
if we were able to move the meter, then you
Yeah.
would have to get the water line
I'm
from the,
responsible for the meter of the house.
correct.
Yes.
I think that we can work something out, we can look into it.
We've been, and typically, we would just find it and then.
And
go
tap-
out in the spot, and then just cut into the existing line.
Okay,
Let it kill that box. But if this comes to the backyard, we really don't wanna incorporate that,
right.
so it'd
Yeah.
be best to bring it out front. So,
But it's fenced in too, so.
yeah, it would,
Well, I mean, we've kind of been trying to get these things corrected anyway. That's, I think, our goal for all this stuff,
I
but,
think we only have two left,
okay.
this one and one by you.
I just can't believe they cross.
I can-
Yeah.
There's two of them.
I've never seen, nothing like it.
I can-
Yeah. I mean, we've never had a, I
I mean,
think
sometimes
theirs
you
is
do
just
what you
straight.
gotta do.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, technology's
Do what?
changed too, so we have the ability to do better things, and
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
I mean, it is what it is.
property, it's not,
Yeah.
this isn't,
His sounds like a mess.
this is on the other side of the property.
Mine has two Ys that go out.
If, and Vanessa told me this, and I went over and kinda looked at it, but I didn't pick anything up, I just kinda looked around. The people that bought that house are going to put like a parking area between the road and the sidewalk. I didn't know where his line went, whether around behind or in front, if it stayed on one side of the sidewalk, I had no clue. So I was like, I don't know what to tell them, as long as it's not concrete, they'll dig it up. So, I'll dig up concrete too.
I think we're gonna,
check it out.
Check it out.
I appreciate it.
Get it going.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Perry. Scott, do you have anything? No? Angie? Chief Wade? Pedro? Randy? Vanessa? Corey?
I'm good.
Sandra?
I have nothing.
I don't know your names. Are you good?
No, we're good.
Do you have anything?
No.
No? Okay. Well, if nobody has anything, I will make a motion to adjourn the Owensville Town Council meeting on October the 7th at 7:27 PM.
A second.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Quick, before they change their mind.
Yeah.